Hey, yo, man, welcome to it. It is another episode of #Kicks&CulturePodcast. We're in the building, and first thing first, we'd like to apologize to the people. We didn't upload last week, but we're back.
Now we back. It's technical dondons and all of
Technical
those.
challenges.
But we're back, and we definitely appreciating the love, the support, the comments. We're sitting well over 600 subscribers.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate, and we will always give you the best conversations, all things culture, as you know.
Yeah, 100%. And today, man, we've got, I think Leshole Ipetama Vego too much. It has been Vegos.
Oh,
left, right, and center.
okay.
It has been Vegos, right? Left, right, and center.
Okay.
So yeah, man, today we have the Brur. We've got Themba in the building. Born 3 September. I was born on the 5th, so he's born on the 3rd of September. Yeah, so we're busy bringing, like people who are born in September, they've got style. Like,
no
how's it, my brother?
I'm good, man. Nigga, what's up?
I'm good, man. As always. It's nice to have you here, man. I've been on your manager's neck about this. Like, I wanted this interview to happen.
And it's finally happening.
Yeah, finally.
I'm tempted to say this is Big Brother.
So, man, can we clap for the brood? Yeah, man. So let's just get on it, man. The name of the show is called Kicks and Culture. Yeah, I see you've got your dope sneaker, and as always,
tell us a bit about the sneaker that you're wearing, Timbinator.
Unfortunately, it's not really, but
yeah,
it's one of my best. That's because I've been working.
Yeah.
So yeah, but obvious, it's a must-have. I wore it to match the shirt.
Yeah,
the small details and that.
As a fashionista, that's what's important. Whenever you're wearing a sneaker, it needs to match with something.
Yeah.
Style always.
Not all the time. Sometimes it has to be off of the outfit.
Why though? Like, it has to be off.
Sometimes it stands out when it's alone.
Yeah.
Brown, this actually cringy.
Yeah.
So it depends on the situation, on how you're trying to stand out.
Yeah.
The sneaker show.
Bro, as someone who is like, you have a style that a lot of people in the industry don't have, because whenever somebody like maybe would go to your Instagram and they check your style. The problem that we have with with our industry here in SA, a lot of people don't know how to dress. Yeah. What makes you like so unique, and like what inspired your style?
Honestly, I think it's just me being truthful and like loving what I do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a tattoo artist, and I'm not afraid to do stuff.
Yeah.
I would like go pink if I want to.
Yeah.
Green hair.
Yeah.
So that makes me comfortable with whatever I feel like wearing.
Yeah.
So also my mood controls how I dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I want to know, that fearless of like, okay, cool, let me just like rock up in something that's so different, because in the industry right now, I would say maybe you're one of the 1% that like you style yourself, right?
Yeah, I wear my own clothes.
You don't have a stylist.
I can't say styling. I just wear my own clothes.
But a lot of people depend on stylists.
Yeah.
And you can see like what we're lacking. Like there was it in July. And a lot of people were saying like, we need to learn from the Nigerians because of like, we are not like fashion conscious in a way. We're still coming up, even though like people look at us as the Hollywood of Africa, but then people are still afraid to show their fashion out there. And when where does it's like, I'm not fearless, I'm just gonna wear anything that I want, whoever says what, that's just me.
I feel like you need to first overcome the fear of people. I'm a shabantu.
Yeah.
You get me? Because it's hard to get on on a zone where like someone a skinny jean.
Yeah,
At the time, like wearing like big pants like this was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So you need to accept yourself first.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
You must not look at someone and want to look like them.
Yeah.
You must know yourself and how you want people to see you. You get me?
Yeah.
That's how you overcome the fear.
Yeah.
Like just go into out and you way doing.
Yeah.
But until they can't laugh anymore.
Yeah.
That's where you get to do things freely. You get me?
Yeah, I do get you, bro.
I mean, I think if we talk about fearless, what people don't know, firstly, before creative used to work at a call center for like 5 solid years. I think you had a squabble with your then manager about having tattoos in your face, and I think you that's when you started rebelling. And speaking about that, I think that's where the authenticity and the fearless comes from. But also I'm more interested about the ink as well, because ink is also very much part of the stylist in terms of whatever you wear as an accessory. What would you say constitutes a great tattoo outside of the technicalities of it? What makes a great tattoo, and how does one, for lack of a better word, wear a great tattoo?
Well, placement for me. I have 10 face tattoos, but it's hard to look at them like that.
Yes.
You get me? It's how you place them. You get me? And where you place them. So you must know your facial structure. I'm an artist. So I know I have a round face, what I have to do for my tattoos to look good. Like I can't put my face tattoo here.
Yeah.
It won't work for me personally. Yeah, so I know how to place them. You place them nicely, look good. Because placement is very important when it comes to tattoos. You get me? Can have a nice tattoo, but if you don't place it nice, the tattoo itself will be nice, but it don't look good on you.
Yeah.
So you need to know where you put your tattoos and how you put the tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to just ramping up the tattoo conversation, if you were to place any iconic tattoo on your body, whether it's a person or a thing, what would it be and why?
I already have is my son.
Okay.
That's the one that's like, okay, cool. Let's like a standout tattoo for you.
Yeah, that's my first tattoo, dog.
It was like your first tattoo.
Yeah.
And then the others, they followed after.
I went from my hand to my neck same time.
So
I was sure about what I was doing.
So would you agree with this thing of people saying tattoos are addictive? You do one, you want to do more.
If you have an addictive personality, and if you love it that much, you do it.
Because that's what happened to me actually.
Well, some people are not addicted to tattoos. They're addicted to fixing them.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You get a tattoo, you don't like it, then you go. So you get a proper tattoo, know where to place it.
Yeah.
And go to a proper person that has been doing it for some time.
Yeah.
You get me? Most of the people that come to me is because they see my tattoos.
Yeah.
You get me? So I know what works and what doesn't. But sometimes a person wants what they want.
Yeah.
Maybe you make 2 tattoos, matching tattoos, Palamaka, then you come for cover up.
Yeah.
That's another tattoo. Then you don't like the cover up, you come for another one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just addicted to fixing the tattoo.
I see.
Yeah.
Or making the tattoo look like somebody else's tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say when you went to Big Brother, a lot of people who Big Brother didn't have tattoos, they didn't stand out. Would you say that's something that made you stand out and have massive fans? What do you call them? Ma ghost. So that would you say that's what made you stand out because you were different? Like in SA, only few people have tattoos like in their faces, and because also like tattoos, they're gonna make your brand to stand out from other people that were there.
When I was invisible before I had tattoos, my dog.
Yeah.
Like people would not see me because I'm like quiet.
Yeah.
Maybe my school teacher doesn't know me even. But until I had face tattoos, but now I was standing out, but people didn't understand the art.
Yeah.
So Mange normally and people look at you like this guy, the devil.
Yeah.
But until I had tattoos, I was invisible.
Yeah.
So I think tattoos changed me.
Yeah.
It was like a makeover for me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You get me?
Yeah. So I was about to ask ukuthi ukulele kasi, and ekasi, it's rare for someone to have tattoos. You understand? Because also like there's this belief with like if you have tattoos, utandazo Satan and all of that. So for you, was that judgment there, or you were like, I don't care, whoever says what?
Well, I did care, but it didn't matter to me because more than anything, bengithanda art.
Yeah.
So, that time people didn't have neck tattoos. People were disgusted. People didn't like it.
Yeah.
But after that, I just went to my face straight up because it worked. I got the attention because of that.
Yeah.
I started becoming a tattoo artist because of that, because I was working in a call center. But the more tattoos I got, people were like asking me to tattoo them, thinking acting and I'm a tattoo.
Yeah.
So I saw, no man, this is calling attention and this is a business idea.
Yeah.
Since I didn't go to art school, money art.
Yeah.
So my parents couldn't afford that. I'm from the hood.
Okay.
So I went to become a pastor, came back, then started getting tattoos.
You became a pastor?
Yep.
Yeah, I was a pastor.
Are you for real?
Yep.
Yeah, I was a pastor. So I was a pastor, and then I came back, Manspana Call Center, I got one tattoo, got another one, then I did it on my neck, got the attention, got addicted to people loving the art instead of just me.
Yeah.
And then people getting disgusted. Then I got comfortable because the situation because you don't have a choice but to go to the mall.
Yeah.
You get me? So they see it on my neck, they're like, what the fuck? And then let them see it on my face even.
Yeah.
But it has to look good. Then that's marketing for me also as a tattoo artist.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to the pasta question. I actually stumbled upon it. I'm going to come back to it. But I want to talk a mashup between your tattoos and also the Big Brother experience. I mean, you're from Alexandra. Alexandra, some can say metaphorically, is similar to Big Brother. It's a mashup of small space, different cultures, learning to coexist with one another in such a small space. Do you, firstly, attribute you coming from Alexandra to stay the longevity that you stayed as long as you did at Big Brother, because you stayed quite long up until the very end? Do you attribute that to that? And also, the tattoo standing out, now you had all these ghosts who became your fans, who contributed significantly, 200,000 to be exact. Did that also then create you to be a trademark, which then went on to say, when we talk about Themba, the guy with the tattoo on his face?
The tattoos, not even Alex, it's the tattoos. Me just chilling near Alex, dog. Leo young guy confidence, because like Alex, like I think I'm one of the first people to dye my hair pink even. You get me? So I started by that. Then people were not happy until girls started doing it. You get me? And then now people are doing it. So I understand that setting a trend means that you need to be embarrassed. Some people won't like it. Some people won't understand it. But me being in Big Brother for Iskate is because I was a pastor. I had to chill like in a church for like the whole year, not go out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get me? And I can only go out on Monday because the church is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, till Friday, Sunday. And I'm an auxiliary pastor at the time.
Oh.
So I can't leave the church. I have to stay there.
Okay.
And I was still young, so I adjusted to that, being in one place.
Yeah, I
see. And program yourself to that space and understand the space and be able to go anywhere with your mind while
still being in that.
Yes.
I mean, talking about your pastor, I mean, there's a culture that I'm noticing with the celebrities now. I mean, we're hearing with Casper Nyovest, he's getting such a backlash of him sort of, is he a true born again? Is he rebranding himself as a gospel artist? So there's a whole sort of, when people will have this perception that celebrities, when they want to rebrand, they'll go the gospel route or they'll go the God route. Let me ask you this one. What is your view on that in terms of the industry? Do you think it's genuine? And two, what is your personal relationship with God? And what has you being a young youth pastor taught you about you and your relationship with God?
I think like spirituality and religion is two different things, you get me?
Yeah.
So once you understand what you believe in, which takes time, understand? Because obviously you don't think a hip-hop guy can be a Christian. You don't think a tattoo artist can be maybe a Christian, something like me, you get me? So some people understand their religion, then they find themselves spiritually. Some people achieve their goals, then they find their spirituality up there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I was speaking to Thembabroly Maj. Like, I don't know how you spoke about it.
It happens.
In the toilet, like I was going to the toilet, and then I met him, and then he was talking about that. So I don't think it's a thing that he does. Is his spirituality, religion, or whatever it is. But some people achieve their goal, then they find themselves spiritually.
I see.
Yeah.
Their beliefs. So it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
It's just some people understand themselves before and some after. Okay. Some achieve this and that
afterwards. Makes sense.
So you are bound to believe in something, whether you can say it's the devil, or maybe you call God the universe. Or maybe you say, I don't pray, I manifest. Like, you
there is some sort of,
yes, higher power is bound to be there.
Okay. So tell me, I understand that you are an artist also. So where does the music spark comes into your life as you are, like, as you are growing up, and also like the love of it?
Well, everyone in my family can sing, like everyone from my grandmother. My grandmother was an artist.
Yeah.
So she had to leave that because, like, obviously,
yeah.
So I think we get the talent from her.
Yeah.
Uncle Lami, I don't know if you know him, Oskalin.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very good singer, and Begashaya theater.
Oh, yeah.
So it go overseas. But every time we're casting, the clown a group.
Yeah.
From Mama Grisa, from everybody. So obviously, I think it's something that I get from my family.
Yeah. But how has the music journey been for you since now you are in the limelight?
Well, it's different just singing and putting out music.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with videos, visuals.
Yeah.
It's not just you chilling and singing.
Yeah.
Songs, production, is not just you singing, the producer and everything. But I think me coming from a big brother, I got the chance in Afrotainment.
Yeah.
The theater was already there for me.
Yeah.
I came out and it's just God working.
Yeah.
But obviously, I still have more to prove.
Yeah.
Because it's hard for people to see you as a musician from Big Brother.
Yeah.
They know you from Big Brother. And then now they know you as Themba, the tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Then they know you as a reality TV star.
Yeah.
So now they have to know you as a musician. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's up to, I think one song can change your career.
Yeah.
Just one song sometimes.
I mean, speaking about music, you're such a beautiful contradiction. I was listening to your music. It is totally different to, if someone to look at you, I was saying to somebody, you give me a Wiz Khalifa type of vibe when I look at you. But then when somebody listens to it, it's quite soulful. It's unlike how you look, it's unlike where you come from. What informs your writing? What informs the music that you do? Is it also a spiritual thing that you keep referring to?
I think music is your surrounding at the time, or how you feel at the time.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a song that you write. Like you can have a song that you're writing in your mind even for like a good month. Sometimes a year you have the song in your head, it keeps coming, and you write it. Then it was
yeah.
And there's something that goes in a vibe in the studio sometimes, or who you working with. You go to the studio, there's a beat playing. So like whatever beat that's there or the vibe that's there, sometimes I will just put the R&B song on a piano beat.
Okay.
So it depends on the feel, and sometimes it depends on what you structure. Like if I have a song that I'm writing, and I want a certain beat for that song.
I see.
And sometimes it's just me going to the studio and it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm told. and then you just go in
I see.
for the production and it's not a spiritual thing. It's just a feeling.
It depends on the feeling. How are you feeling about it?
And how far are you with the music? What can we expect with the music as well? Since we're talking all things music now.
I have a lot of songs, honestly.
Yeah.
I go to studio, I stay in studio, but now I want to put out songs with visuals.
Okay.
So I'm working on my visuals more now. So I'm keeping Goma and keeping my video.
Yeah. You still with Afrotainment?
Well, I've not been signed with Afro.
Oh yeah. Or they were supporting.
I have a good relationship with Tira.
Okay.
So I can choose to drop a song under Afro.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
And then I can choose just to drop a song myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how have you been finding the music industry? Because a lot of people will say there are a lot of gatekeepers in the music industry. But for you, how have you been finding it? And with the fans that are so loyal to you, they are your ride and dies. And how have you been finding navigating the music industry?
I don't know about that because I just came out of Big Brother and I was chilling with DJ Tira.
Yeah.
So gatekeeping doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
It's just one song can change your whole.
True.
Yeah.
Because people don't just go listen to your album.
Yeah.
There's attraction that calls them to that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a video, my guy, more than the song. Sometimes it's the song and it drop in. So I think also the timing. I think timing has everything to do with the music career of a person.
All right. I do get you.
Just quickly, because I'm afraid I don't want us to run out of time because I want to put this through. We're just concluding. We were speaking off set about you just concluding season 2 of your reality show. And by the way, big shout out to the production. Crisp visuals. It looks amazing. Looks really nice.
My problem with South African productions, I've always saying we need to match the American standard, but when I saw yours, I was like, okay, cool. These people knew what they had to do. They understood the whole thing that they need to put out of the people. So do you have creative control of what goes out?
It's a reality show, so obviously they shoot my reality.
Yeah.
So they can't direct what they don't know.
Yeah.
So they direct what I'm doing at the time. So I'll go at Sentinel or Capital, chill with my Niger niggas.
Yeah.
They don't have a choice but to shoot there.
Yeah.
You get me? I will chill with my tattoo. They direct what I want to do at the time.
Yeah.
Just the quality and how they deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to this point. I mean, season 1, we can all safely say it was the euphoria of you just stepping out of Big Brother into that relationship, which we're not going to talk about. It's for public. It's right there for the public to see. But where I'm going is, interestingly, the first episode of season 2, which I think is most iconic, it opens with a conversation you have with your mom about how, for lack of a better word, you suffered from cancel culture, because you very emotively talk about what the whole public spectacle cost you financially and emotionally. I want to, as an artist, somebody who suffered from, tell us about cancel culture, how you suffered. I mean, financially, you said even you stopped gigging, it had that ripple effect. So what is your views on cancel culture, and how did you manage to come back? Because we have a very, very toxic culture. The minute you have an opinion, or the minute people have some uninformed opinion about you, they then have the power to then take it to the powers that be to then cancel you.
Well, I came back how I came in. I was cancelled before I even became a Themba from Big Brother.
Yeah.
So I was cancelled every day I go to the mall. So once you understand yourself, it's the same recipe. You cook up the same way. Don't change it. You don't understand. So whatever people say, they've said before.
Yeah.
It's just a small crowd. And then when Mau Pagati, it means now a big crowd is saying yes. But even a big crowd saying no doesn't mean you have to change how you cook. They will come back.
The ingredients must always be the same.
And make it bigger even. So you need to know yourself. And you need to know how you overpower. Like the first thing that I need to understand is myself.
Yeah.
And the recipe of what I'm cooking. Then I don't care what you say. Even if you come with a different ingredient, I will still make the same pap. The same way. Just make your recipe just bigger also. Far more water.
You're cooking right now.
You're preaching, by the way. Do you take it from your love for boxing? A lot of people don't know that that's your favorite sport. Is that where the Themba spirit comes from?
You get knocked down.
The Mike Tyson. You love Mike Tyson being your favorite. Does that come from there?
I think boxing. Me loving boxing comes from me, how I am.
Yes.
I don't like sports because most years you depend on somebody to pass you a ball. Goalkeeper, it depends on somebody being there shielding the ball.
Yeah.
So boxing, I love boxing because one person is the whole team.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when you are in the ring, it's just you. If you lose, it's because of you. You get me? If the team lose, it's because of you. If the team keeps winning, it's because of you. So I don't like to have somebody to blame.
Yeah.
So that's why I love boxing.
Church is out. Church is out. Talk to us about your favorites. I mean, fashion for your fashionista. Talk to us about your favorite sneaker, if you have, or sneakers if you have. As a stylist, we have to ask you, if you're to design a sneaker, what would it look like? It must look iconic, obviously.
I have to draw that down because it's kati nezinto ziyashintsha, so you can't have the same idea. So if God gives you an idea, you don't do it, they'll give it to somebody. And it's kati as far, but mina ngiphaka, I would like black stuff and Pumeka C35 all star. Jordan 1s obviously for Nike and all of that, but nama boots.
Boots. Yes.
But what I wanted to know, before we go further, what was your first sneaker?
35 all star.
Logish.
Obviously.
Logish.
That was my first.
No, I do get you, my dog. And with that being said, is that as you spoke about the whole cancel culture, as Umlu was mentioning, right? I know you are very protective as a father, and you are that person who really cares about the people that he loves so much. Didn't the whole thing that was out there, because you know the media can paint you while they know only one-sided story and they never heard your story. And did that affect your kids in a way?
Obviously, though, they didn't choose to be famous.
Yeah.
Again, they didn't choose to be famous.
Yeah.
And I didn't choose for them to be famous.
Yeah.
Or to be known. But they know this well. It's the same recipe, talk. When I had face tattoos with my son, people would do that in front of him.
Yeah.
But my kids love me, guy.
Yeah.
Because the bond is there.
Yeah.
I mean, my room, like I came from the back of my room to Big Brother.
Yeah.
My room was like painted, all like your 3 masks. I had like Scream, It, and Saw.
Yeah.
Was like just the background of my wall. And I had the Joker right there.
Yeah.
Like scary stuff.
You like villains.
So my kids, they would sleep in my room, dog. They're not even bothered. They watch horror movie like it's just nothing. Because they understand art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I do get you.
So let's talk to us. Let's talk about projects now. You've got the ink business. Please share a bit about the where can if people want to book. Last time I spoke to you, saw your social media. You were so booked in terms of ink. You did have a publishing deal, which I don't know if it's still now available. If tell us a bit about that. And also you already touched based on new music and visuals. When can all of those things? So what is in The
Themba's
tank.
pot.
Yes. What is in Themba's pot right now?
Show, first of all, obviously, the show, number one.
Make sure you watch it.
Yep.
Investment. And then, obviously, I'm building a shop. So I'm mostly doing house calls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm planning on doing a tattoo podcast to teach people about
That's gonna be dope.
and all of that. But
Yeah.
it's still to come. And house calls right now. Let's do house calls, but make it proper, book nicely. Let's take you through the experience. Have time with me also. And then music, obviously, I said it, I'm working on visuals. I have music, I have a whole lot of music.
Yeah.
But visuals, I just want to put out a whole lot of visuals. I'm still working on them. Once everything is ready, then I'll put it out.
Gotta ask you. I mean, church is about to finish now.
This church of yours has been finished.
No, we're wrapping it up. I mean, if as a pastor, I've got to ask you this: is there a verse that you gravitate to, or if somebody doesn't know Themba and wants to know Themba in a biblical verse, what would
verse?
Yes.
Since the time of John the Baptist till now, the kingdom of God has been forcefully advancing, and only forceful men lay hold of it. You understand me?
I got you.
You need to force things, my guy. If you are poor here, you'll be poor in heaven even.
Sure.
Isn't it the poor guy, who's this nigga? He was sitting on Abraham's feet in heaven. It means he was still poor there.
So what you are, what you're going to be eventually, forever and ever, depending on how you manifest it.
Who you are. Because I think we are all God. So your mindset has to change. Because if it doesn't change, nothing will change in your life.
That's true.
My church is up.
And then, I don't know. You've been asking him these church questions because now really you are a pastor, so.
I'm not a pastor.
You're a pastor.
I have a good relationship with my Creator.
Yeah.
I love to put it like that. I have a good relationship with my Creator, and God is central. And my gods are also central to everything that I do and aspire to. I don't want to turn this to a podcast of that. So let's put it that.
Put it to sleep.
Yeah, let's put it to sleep.
Yeah, man.
But Thembabroly, a big thank you for arriving. I think it was Nkululeko on Nkululeko and Culture defined you proper. You are one of the most, if not the only, authentic thing that is in this very plastic industry of ours. Everybody, I think, is sort of tippy-toeing. Everybody's fake. It's rare, and it's also comforting to find that there's real G's like you who keep it how it is, and it's inspiring to us. We're building this platform, and we want to build it with authenticity. And if authenticity looks like this, I want to look like that as well.
Now you need to have tattoos.
Not for me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful on everybody else. It really is. It's beautiful on everybody, not for me, but it looks beautiful on everybody else.
Man, Themba, bro, like, thank you so much for honoring us and coming through, man. We really appreciate it. And I'm sure the crew really appreciates you coming here. To be in front of greatness. Man, you going far, my bro. And things are gonna happen. And for me, bro, I only wish you the best. Nothing else, man.
Onwards
a lot
and
of
upwards.
big things are gonna happen because there are only a few that are like you. The others are gone. You understand? So thank you very much, man, for honoring the Kicks and Culture podcast. And to your manager, bro. I know I've been bothering him. Left, right, and center. He knows.
Manager, we love you.
I've been on him like, yo, my bro, what's up? And then, but thank you, man. I just hope Uguti we're gonna have you again when maybe like the project is out, and then we just chop it up.
Invite us to your store as well.
Yeah,
please.
man. So we can build this relationship. We can only build with each other because our skin is not given a chance unless we give each other a chance. Yeah. Thank you so much, my bro. I really appreciate you.
God bless you, man.
Thanks so much.
God bless you.
Weekend. So, man, thank you very much. And then we'll see you on the next episode. And also, man, if you want to book these studios and make sure that you want to shoot your content here, make sure that you contact the guys from Pro Productions. It's Pro Productions It's pro production. It's bookings and pro production. And also make sure that you subscribe. It's at Evoke Group Network. We'll see you. We out.
Howdy, skipowdy.